bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see.
Good afternoon, YouTubers. Paul's Q asked me to do a pie on the treager. He did one. I'll leave a link up here so you can go and see his. He done a sweet pie. I haven't got a sweet tooth, so I'm doing a savoury pie. So what I'm doing is I'm doing a homemade smoked brisket pie on the treager. This is the vegetables that's going in. I'll get you down here. This is what we got going in. Mushroom, my brains pickled, potatoes, celery, carrots, what's this white debris? Cauliflower, onion, and Brussels, along with brisket obviously. So I know you don't want to stand here and watch me chop all these up, so there we go. Let's get these, let's get them over the pot and get. All we got in here is just some beef broth, water, salt, pepper. I'm not going crazy with spices today. I just want it nice and plain. That's why I needed a bigger pot. Anyway, you get the idea. I've got to switch over pots. This ain't big enough. It's all going to go in. Give me 10 minutes, be back. There we go, bigger pot. I'm going to let this all cook up. Hopefully within an hour I can get the pie made and on the grill. The treager's already heating up to 350. But whilst this is simmering down and cooking, we're going to make the homemade short crust pastry. So let's get to that. And this is what we're contending with outside with the treager. It might be dark by the time I get the pie on there, but I'll do my best to shine a light on there so you can see. With the pie filling, all it is just stuff that I've got left over in the fridge. You get rid of it. Right, for this pastry, 400 grams of all-purpose flour, yeah. 200 grams non-salted butter, cold, make sure it's cold. And I nearly forgot, I'm going to put 50 grams of chopped cheddar cheese in there. I'm going to chop that up, I'll be right back. There we go. I decided to go with a Montgomery Jack cheese. Just gives it an extra burst of flavour when you're eating the crust. A little bit of salt and pepper. Lid. About 20 seconds. Pulse it. Plug it in first. Otherwise you'll never get anywhere. There we go. Time to get it in the bowl. Let me clear a little bit of room here. There we go. Always make sure the bowl's nice and cold. I always put it in the freezer beforehand. Make a little pocket. Cold water. You want about 100 100 grams. Add a little bit like that. You don't want to knead this too much. It's not like a bread. It will slowly start coming together. It's a messy job. Somebody's got to do it. A bit more water. Basically, that's what you're looking for right there. Now, I like to let this sit and rest for a good half hour. I'll cover it, let it sit. Should be ready to make the pie. There we go, that's starting to break down. As the wife said, I should have chopped the veggies up a little bit more, but nothing wrong with crunchy. I'm gonna add some peas. Now I did put some oregano, parsley, and a little bit of celery seed in there. You can add whatever you want, but add some pesto, thicken the gravy up. English pesto. And there's the brisket, leftover brisket chopped up. I'm actually going to take this off the heat in a minute, and the brisket's just going to sit in there and warm up because it's got to go on the grill. I need this to cool down before I make the pie. I'll go get the brisket in there. This is going to be way too much for a pie, but it'll be leftovers. You can eat it like a stew. Like I said, Paul made a sweet pie on the treager and shouted my name out to make one, so I thought, I don't like sweet stuff, so why not make a nice meat pie? And to top it off, brisket pie, smoked briskets. That smells delicious, people. You smell that brisket going in there. Sticking that gravy up a little bit. Alright, I'm going to thicken this gravy a little bit more. I'm going to turn this off, let it cool down. I need it cool to go inside the pastry. The Traeger's been on for a good hour, getting up the temperature. I'm just going to let that burn away. And then the pie's going on to it. I'll bring you back when I'm making up the crust. Right, here we go. Try and make this pastry up. Take a bit of your flour, spread it on your area you will be rolling. Get your pastry. Put it on that. Put it on the pin. So we start rolling it out. That cheese I put in gives it that little extra bite. When you bite into the pastry, you get little bursts of little bursts of cheese. Keep rolling it out. Time consuming when you're not shop buying, you're just making it. You don't want it too thick so it's all gooey when it cooks. A couple of mil. I think we're somewhere near. We'll be going in here. Let me butter this up and I'll bring you back when I start putting it. So you can see I put butter inside the pie crust. And then cut around the. Try and leave a little bit on the outside to when you put the top on. I'm not a baker, so this might not look the most prettiest pie in the world. Something like that. And then we're going to need this for the top. So, back to rolling. Same again, roll it out. I'm sure you're not going to want to sit here and watch me do this, but you want to make it big enough to go over the top. I don't have all day for this to cool down, so I'm going to hope for the best. Hopefully it's not too hot and don't bother it too much. Filling in there. I get nice chunks of meat. That's enough gravy.
Take your family's future into your own hands. Contact your advisor or give them a call now for a no obligation quote.
Well, you can really smell that brisket.
359-6060. Canada Protection Plan.
That's the meat in there.
Peace of mind.
Get your egg yolk. Stuff that's always going to come out as you're cooking it. Not no big problem. Alright. Over the top.
Were in the bathroom. Do you still have? No. What did you do with it? I don't know.
try your hardest to hook it up to the other bottom. Like I said, you'll never get it perfect. I'm not a baker. You're always going to have something come out. Do your best with it. Always poke 2 little breathing holes. Like so. And if you want, you can put a little design in the top.
I don't know. Where would you want to go? We should travel across America. Yeah, we should. Yeah. Because I gotta tell you, she keeps me in
Right. Boom. Out to the treager. There we go. She's on. I'm going to burn at 350 with oak wood. There she is. Fingers crossed, guys, because they say you can do it, and I've seen Paul Q doing it on his. He's the one that asked me to do it on mine. Yeah, it's an experiment. Look at this. Still got to put all the Christmas stuff. I've pulled it all out the shed because it's got to go up. Lucky enough, I'm dry under here. The reason I'm not doing it on the Weber, because with these is I can flick it up to 400 degrees, no problem. Actually, yeah, let's get it to high. I think that's 450. Get a nice crisp. Everything's cooked inside. I just need that crust to crispen up. Alright peeps, once I'm cutting into it, I'll let you have a look at it. Oh, before you go, for some reason this has been playing up a little bit. I've been getting error code within the first half hour of it starting. This time it didn't do it. That's no good when you're putting on a long cook and going to bed and then waking up and it's not freaking going, and that's with cleaning it out regular. Now I did email Treager a week ago and I've not heard nothing back, asking them have they had problems and what the problem might be. So I'm hoping that they're decent enough to actually throw me an email back and say, oh, this might be the problem or that might be the problem, or it might just go away. I don't know, but we're all buying their product. The decent thing for them to do, we take the time to email them, is for them to email us back. So I'll keep you updated on that. Anyways, anywho's, signing out. Let's cut into this. Look at that. One pie done. Taste test. Go pie did. Smells delicious too. That's a winner. Anybody that's got a treager, give the pie a go. Thanks, Paul, for shouting us out on this. That's something else. Delicious. Here we go, Bill. I know you like the tomato. Maybe if you come over and fill your face full of pie, it might shut you up for a minute. Beautiful too. Brisket pie. Beautiful. Alright folks, time to eat. Good night. God bless.